What's up, you guys? I apologize if I look crazy. I'm extremely tired trying to record this video for you guys, this weekly recap. We're gonna go through the trades that I took this week. I took a total of, from between the 25th up until the 29th, I took a total of 4 trades. Break even on the trades, so we were 2 wins and 2 losses this week. I'm gonna go over them. I took screenshots this time, so I have screenshots of all the trades that I took. Also, I wanted to talk about my performance this week, which I'm not too proud of. I'm not too happy about my performance. But we will talk about that as I go into the trades that I took. So this was the first trade that I took on Monday, October the 25th. We traded GBP JPY. This is during the New York session. So as you can see, I do have my indicators up here, the 8 EMA and the 50 EMA. And I got a little bit better at marking it. So this circle means this was my entry. So basically, like you guys know, what I usually wait for is for the stochastic to be going the same way as price. I want to see price break down below the 8 and retest the 8. And I'll enter in on this retest, which I did here. And then I'll take price continuing down. So price didn't continue down any further, came back up, broke back above the 8, came and stopped me out. Now, I should have closed this trade once this candle broke and closed above the 8, but I didn't. I took it to the stop loss. So we took an L on Monday, right, for the first trade of the week. And then this is on Tuesday, October 26th. We traded GBP JPY, and this one was a W. So we waited for the break below the 8, got in on the retest, and as you can see, the stochastic was lining up perfect. We got in, boom, took profit at the trend line at the 50 here, and we got out, took our profit, and we got out, right? So that was our W. And then Wednesday, I didn't trade October 27th because that was my birthday. I told you guys, I said I was going to be trading live, but then I changed my mind. I wanted to just spend time with myself and my family for my birthday. So I didn't trade. This is another trade that I took on the 25th, but we'll talk about that later. Okay. And then this was Thursday, October 28th. Again, GBP is an error, GBP JPY. Now, on this trade, when I came back, I told you guys that I was doing a lot of like research and stuff and like a lot of studying on trading just purely price action and excuse me, not taking off all my indicators off the off my chart and just trading just trading price action, no indicators, just naked trading. And this, I went over in the live stream on this day how we got in this trade, and we talked about what we were waiting for and what we saw. And so what I was waiting for was rejection here. And I pointed out that this was a morning star, and usually when a morning star candlestick pattern is indicating that price has bottomed out and it's gonna start a new trend, which would be an uptrend. So we waited for rejection here. Once I saw this candle and I saw this retest, that's when I got in. So I got in, I took profit here and I took profit here. Now, this is when the price ended up going up into keep moving this around. Price went up to this area over here too. So we'll go to the next trade I took. Now we traded GBP JPY all week. I did not know that. So that was our other W, our second W. Now this was our L. Now with this trade, I originally took the sale on this trade, right? So I got in on this candle. I got it on this candle, but I didn't set a stop loss. And I didn't set a stop loss. I had a mental stop right here where this, let's just say where this TP was. That was my stop loss. And my entry was like right here where this wick area is. Price, I didn't set a stop. I got in, right? So I'm in the trade. Price came all the way up here. I'm like, okay. Wait and see. I'm like, okay. Then slowly wicks backs down, closes, right? Then this candlestick opened, and I think it came down a little bit or it went up a little bit, but then I closed the trade and I reversed it. I reversed my trade and I took a buy instead. And this was my entry for the buy. This was going to be my take profit because I guess I was thinking that price would come up all the way and touch the trend line and then come down. I know what it was. I look at the stochastic RSI. That's what it was. The stochastic RSI was flat at the bottom. That's what happened. I look at the stochastic RSI and it threw me off. Had I not looked at the stochastic RSI, I would have stayed in the sale of this trade. And this trade just fell to pieces. Like it fell apart. Like it just broke down after this. It did not come back up at all. And hence you can see I got stopped out. So this was the other L. Now, in between these trades and like my trading sessions, I was over trading. Even the W that we took on Tuesday, I gave all my profits back after the live stream. I believe on Thursday we took that L. We took a W on Thursday. I gave all my profits back. I over traded. And then Friday, this day, I took this trade. I think I over traded too. So this week was a very I didn't have a good trading week. I don't think that I had a good trading week. I don't consider this week to be a very good trading week for me. Simply because I was over trading, and also I realized that like I don't have any goals really. That's what I realized. And I put into perspective that the account size that I have to accept, if I want to use proper risk management and not over leverage my account, I have to accept the fact that, okay, like I have a small account and I have to accept the fact that I have a small account, and I have to accept the fact that with the small account comes small profits, unless you are going to just ignore risk management and you're going to ignore your lot sizes for that account. If you're not going to use the correct lot sizes for that account, then you're going to be over leveraging. So this week was definitely an eye opener. I have set goals for myself for the upcoming week as far as how many pips I'm looking for, what lot size I'm going to use, how many trades I'm going to do per session. What else did I? Basically, like I'm trading New York session. I'm trading GJ and GU. What else was in my trading plan? I have it all written down. So yeah, that's really that's another thing that I wanted to bring up in this weekly trade recap, is that it all comes down to like having goals for yourself. Because if you don't have a goal, you don't know where you're aiming. And I felt like that was how my trading week went, in all honesty. I felt like I didn't have a goal, so I didn't know where I was aiming, and I didn't have like perspective on my trading account, because I felt like, okay, like I'm looking at my profits, and then I'm looking at everybody else's profits too. So I was like, okay, I made this amount today, but this person made like 5 times more than me. Like, so I just feel like my ego wants to like keep trading to try to, and like, but then it's like, okay, if I keep trading, like, what's the goal? When am I going to stop trading? You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I can scout my way to, $100 a day, but then it's like, okay, I got $100. I just spent like hours scalping my way to $100, but then, okay, what's after that? What's the goal? Where am I going to say, okay, this is it? 100. If we make 100, the goal today is $100. Then we're done trading for the day. Even they say like, yeah, I don't have to hit $100, but if I take my 2 trades and I end up at $75, I'm done for the day. I'm not gonna keep this. My goal, my rule is that 2 trades per session, and the goal is $100. Then I'm gonna trade 2 trades per session, and the goal is $100. Like that's just it. So it comes down to discipline for myself. Um, and also you guys, I realize like you have to be patient with yourself also as well, because trading is not, it's simple, but it seems simple, it seems easy, but it's also a mental game. I tell everybody that when it comes to trading, it's like you're looking in the mirror at yourself and you're seeing yourself for who you really are on the inside, because trading is all mindset. That's literally all it is. Trading is all mindset, and how you view the market and how you view yourself and how you're going to react to what you see in the market. So that's definitely the main things I'm going to be focusing on this upcoming trading week, is following my trading plans with discipline and understanding that the gains that I am getting for my account size is the gains that I should be getting for my account size if I follow proper professional trader risk management and proper professional lot size, that because I don't want to over leverage my account, and I don't want to have no risk management under my account, because I want to protect myself and I want to protect my money, and I want to protect like me in this game, because I see myself trading for the long term. I don't see it for the short term, which also goes back into like just being disciplined and understanding that this is a long term game and it's not a short term game. So I'm definitely going into the new week with that mindset. Writing down my goals, like I said before, I typed up my goals for the weekend. Like I said, lot size, what am I trading? When am I trading? When am I going to stop trading? So all that is very important. I realized that I lacked all of that this past week, which is why I ended up where I ended up at the end of the week. So yeah, that's that, a little rant. But let's take a look at what's going on in the market for the upcoming week. I did mark up some stuff, as you saw. That was a 5-minute chart. This is GU, and we did not trade GU at all this week. I told you guys, I love GJ. I just love GJ. I don't know, but this was what I marked up. I think I did this yesterday, because honestly, this is like my first time looking at the market, like looking at a chart today, and it's like it's pretty late at night. So I marked this up. So I'm seeing like prices in this consolidation pattern. So you can see it bounce off this trend line, came up, bounced off this trend line, came down, bounced off this trend line. So what I would be looking for come Monday, when the market is open during my time, my trading session, I want to see if price broke this trend line, and then if it broke this trend line, and then I would honestly just write it down to my goal, because I set goals. Remember that I set goals for the week. I know where I'm going to get in, where I'm getting out, where my stop loss is going to go, how much I'm willing to risk per trade, how much I'm willing to make per trade. So it's all about just discipline and like just following it. And that's really what I'm striving to work on this upcoming trading week. And I have this golden zone up here, which is just some resistance going on. See, price came back down, and now it's at this resistance area. I drew up this, looks like a supply zone, like a little small supply zone here. So we can see how price has already reacted to it. And then come Monday, we'll see how price reacts to it as well. And then, I mean, let's go up to the higher time frames. I know that all this is still going to be here. So let's go to the 4-hour. We'll try to ignore all this the best way we can. So this was off in the past weeks. We'll delete. I'll keep that, and I guess I'll keep that. Let's see. This is a 4-hour. Let's go. A new month is on Monday, isn't it? I think so. Let's see where we are on the month. Let's see the monthly chart. I told you guys, I only do the monthly chart when a new month is coming. Yeah, I think Monday. No, we have Sunday. We have Sunday the 31st, and then Monday will be the new month. So we still have like what, half a day. We still have one full day left on this candle. Let's see. I see resistance here. Let's see this one. Resistance. Ooh, that, yeah. Okay. So this kind of puts some things into perspective a little bit as to where we are as far as price. This head and shoulders pattern. So we could potentially see price continue down and test this area again. This is the 1 week, by the way, and then we'll go to the daily. I'm seeing like a triangular pattern too. Price bone, 2, 3. You can see price come back down because this was the head and shoulders here. So we can actually leave that trend line there, and we can take that into November, see what happens. Then I'm seeing a trend line here. So I want to make this lighter, just so it's not that distracting. So price is kind of like boom, boom, boom. Just came down here, bounced off of here, come back up to here. 4 hour. So it has a lot of room to the downside and upside too, but we will see because it was bouncing on the monthly, it was bouncing here too. I believe somewhere else as well. Yeah, over here. But, okay, yeah. And so the 1 hour. So we are definitely in a downtrend. Just as like price is shine, maybe might want to come back up, retest this area, and maybe go down. Who knows? You know, we're just speculating right now. We don't know what the market is going to do, but we are going to be ready for whatever the market presents. That's just the goal, is just to always be prepared for whatever moves. That's what backtesting is basically. You backtest the moves of the market and over and over and over and over and over again. And then when you see that move happen live, you already know what to do because you've seen it 1,000 times backtesting. So essentially what we're looking for is a break out of this triangle. This little like was it ascending triangle? I got my chart here. Oh, symmetrical triangle, if that's what it is. Descending. It's definitely a triangle. I'm not sure which one, but that's what that is. And what I'm looking for, like I said, and now we're down to 5 minute. Start the monthly, end up at the 5 minute, and I'm looking for either the price to break out here or break down here, and we will go from there. So now let's take a look at GJ. So I didn't really mark this one up. I drew this triangle pattern that I saw. And then I drew this zone down here because this would be the next zone that price would most likely go to if it breaks down below. And then this is the zone that it could potentially go to if it breaks up above. So we'll start off at the monthly again. This is crazy. This is my trend line. This is okay. So even just looking at the monthly, you can see price comes down. This was back in, wow, 2016. Wow, price comes down, breaks through that resistance, comes up, retests it, comes down. Now we're back up, retesting, retested it. This is when, yeah, May. We talked about that a couple weeks ago in our other weekly trade recap. And now price is testing this area again. So we will see price can go either way at this point, only because it came down a little bit here. As you can see, this is like a little, it's like a pullback right here, but like I would say like the see last 6 months of the year, a little bit of a pullback, and now October closing up. So this is interesting because price can reject at the open of November, and we can head down, or it could come down a little bit, maybe, and then shoot up. We'll see, and then we could be going into an uptrend. So 1 week. So it's like price is coming down already. So 1 day. So I'm starting to see a little bit of Fibonacci here. But we did close below the 23.6. So that means that price could come down to this golden zone area. This is on the daily. I mean, I would draw it up, but I mean, I think it'll be like a couple of weeks before we even get to that area. If we do continue in the downtrend, like the little retracement that's happening here. So if price breaks this area, it could just, honestly, it could just go. It could just run. We could have another run up, honestly, like we had here. If price breaks that area. Because I don't think there's nothing that's stopping it there either. So now we're just in a retracement. Price is just retracing from zone to zone, coming back up, retesting up here. Came down, retested. You could see another come down, probably here, retest back up here, this area, and come back down. But we'll see. It looks good. I think GJ looks really good, which is why I have been trading it this past week. GJ looks consistent. Like you can tell the pattern. You can tell, okay, we came down, now we're retracing, came down again a little bit, retracing, and then it came down. We got the 1 hour. Like this doesn't happen all the time, but it's the best when you can just clearly see price action. Just clearly see price movement. The price just comes down, boom, retraces back up, boom. We could see, like I said, we could see another drop and then another retrace and then a drop. But we don't know. We just have to be prepared for whatever the market throws at us. 30-minute, 15. I don't know if I like this, what I drew here, which is probably why I only just drew that and I didn't do any other type of analysis on it. I mean, it's accurate. This is accurate. But I do see, I'm just not seeing it head and shoulders. So this would be the shoulder. This is the head. This B is the head. And then we're starting the shoulder again. So we could see a shoot up. Which would make sense. Just looking at previous price patterns have done. Came down and came up. And then now we have an inverse head and shoulders happening. Even just on the 5-minute. Let me see. Trying to see on 30 minutes too. 1 hour retail. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Same thing applies to GU. And we're looking for a break above this trend line, break down below this trend line, maybe even wait for a break below this zone area before we decide to get in. Yeah, that's it, you guys. That's what I'm looking for in the market next week, and chart wise, and then like mental wise too, because you got to have that. That's very important as well. So my biggest advice to you guys this week, and I give to myself as well, I'm going to take my own advice, is to write down your goals, which I've already done, but I'm just going to tell you guys to write down your goals. What is your account size, and what lot size? Find out what lot size is the appropriate lot size for your account, and follow that. Follow proper risk management. How much are you going to risk? What are you looking for? Are you looking for 1-to-1s, 2-to-1s, 3-to-1s, 4-to-1s, higher than that, 10-to-1s? What are you looking for? Where are you going to take profit? Like everything, you need to know all of this before you get in trade. How many trades are you going to take per session? Is it going to be one? You're going to look for that one good trade. You're going to give yourself 2 trades, 3 trades, 4 trades, 5 trades, and you're done. Like, you got to know everything. You have to know it before you even look at a chart. You just have to know. You just need to be prepared, over prepared. Honestly, you need to be over prepared. It's better to be over prepared than under prepared. So lot size, be mindful of your account size, risk management. Like, what are your goals? What are your weekly goals? Where are you going to take profit at? How many trades per session are you going to allow yourself? What session are you trading? What times are you trading? So I can put all that in the description for you guys, just so you can reference it and like ask yourself the questions and just write them down. You know what I mean? That's basically it. So I will see you guys next week. I will be live streaming next week. So come hang out with us. And I spit some good knowledge. Sometimes I just start talking. I spit some really good knowledge. So just hang out and turn on your post notifications. I think that's what it is, and subscribe so you guys can know when I'm going live. I have been thinking about going live on Twitch pretty soon. I'm thinking about another segment, just going live on Twitch. But right now we're hanging out on YouTube and trying to get some of these videos out for you guys, because these videos are for me, but they're for you guys too, to help you. I feel like it's going to really help somebody out there just to see like my journey. I'm documenting my journey as a trader, and I believe that I can definitely help somebody else out there too. So I put out these videos. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later.